What's going on, people, and welcome back. Today is the 20th of November, which means that next weekend is Black Friday, a great day for producers and mix engineers because plugins are dirt cheap. So if you're considering going legit with your producing and your mixing, Black Friday is the time to do it because you can get some plugins that usually cost £200 for like half the price, and I'm not exaggerating. So I'm gonna put this video together now to give you 6 plugins that I think you should pick up this Black Friday. Plugins that I use on nearly every one of my tutorials, every one of my mixes, just great plugins that I endorse. This is not sponsored, obviously. I wish, because next Black Friday I'm hoping that my channel blows and I can get some free plugins, car. I spend bread on these damn plugins. But let's get into this. So my first plugin that I would suggest picking up this Black Friday is the FabFilter Pro Q2. And this EQ is expensive. It's one of the more expensive things on this list, but it is used by everyone. It's used by every mix engineer. Every mix tutorial out there has this Pro Q2 in it in some way. It's a great EQ. You're not going to get better than it. Trust me, you're going to need it at some point. You're going to want it at some point, should I say. And now is the best time to pick it up. Obviously, the Pro Q3 is out now. I'm still on the Pro Q2 because, you know, money, let's be real. And I'm rocking with the Pro Q2. It still works fine. I'm not sure if you can still get the Pro Q2, maybe at a discounted price. I don't know, but I definitely suggest picking this up. I just want to say quickly as well, the sale usually runs for a whole week. It usually runs from this Monday coming until the following Monday, which they call Cyber Monday. I've never actually figured out if Cyber Monday is cheaper, but I leave that for you to do some research. So the next plugin I'm going to suggest is the SSL bus compressor by Waves. This compressor here, what can I say about it? I use it on everything. Mix bus compression is very important for me personally. I think using compressors on buses, drums, just the overall master bus is so important, and it can literally turn your mixes into just little bedroom mixes to professional mixes. The SSL bus compressor is the best, I think, bus compressor you can get. There are tons out there from different companies. This is Waves one. This is probably the cheapest one you'll find. I think I got it last Black Friday for about 30 or 40 pounds. I don't know what that is in euros or dollars, but it's definitely going to be on sale on Waves. Waves always run sales anyway, but they're just random. That's one day this plugin will be like £100, next day it'll be like £20. But if you can, I'll definitely pick this up. I use it on vocals, I use it on drums, I use it on master buses. I love it. One of my favorite plugins. Third plugin that I'm going to show you is Spiff by, I think you pronounce it OK Sound. I think it's like Dutch or something, or Swedish. Spiff is incredible. It took me a while to get it. I was rocking with Sue for a long time, and Sue is great. Don't get me wrong, but I think Spiff is much more. I wouldn't say important, but it's definitely more valuable for bedroom producers and people that are recording vocals at home. It basically, all the mouth clicks and mouth sounds when you talk, it just eliminates them. I don't know what the science is behind it. There's a preset here called remove mouth clicks, and that's basically what I use this plugin for. You can use it on anything, but that remove mouth clicks preset is incredible. It changes a vocal that's been recorded in your room. It sounds good, but you can just still tell that it's been recorded in a bedroom, and it just completely, I don't know what the word is, I guess, just makes it sound professional. And I never knew I was missing it until I got it, and it just blew me away. And I got the demo, and I just straight away bought it right after. That's the next thing I want to say. You can obviously demo all of these plugins. I definitely recommend that before you spend your hard-earned money. Demo it for, like, I think you usually get like a week on most plugins. Demo it, see if you like it, because sometimes I've watched videos where someone tells me to buy a plugin and I'll download it and I'm just thinking, this isn't even that sick. This isn't what I'm looking for. So definitely demo all of these plugins before you buy. Next plugin is going to be the, let's see if I can find it, the Tube Tech compressor, CL1B compressor. I use this on every single vocal. I won't lie to you. Every vocal I mix has this compressor in it. It's fantastic for rap vocals, UK wave, anything that we and most of my watchers mix. This is a definitely must have plugin. The sound on this compressor is just, it's too beefy. That's the only word I can think to describe the sound of it. It just makes vocals just sound like you want a drill vocal to sound, like you want a rap vocal to sound. Just big, beefy, a nice low end, great compressed sound. Definitely you need this in your arsenal. It's expensive though, I won't lie. I think I didn't get this on sale. I think I got this full price and it's about 200 to 300 pounds. But in the sale, I'm expecting it to be much cheaper, maybe like 90 pounds. That's just a random guess, but I think I've seen this get as low as 90 pounds. And if you see it that low, I definitely say pick it up whilst you can. This is industry standard. All your favorite rap songs, American especially, they have the hardware and they use this to death. It is industry standard stuff and it has been for a while. So I would recommend picking that up. But if you're going to ask me what my favorite compressor is, I'm going to show you what it is now, if I can find it. This bad boy right here from Waves. It's cheap and it is hands down my favorite compressor. It is basically everything you need in a compressor, especially vocals. I only ever use it on vocals. Actually, no, that's a lie. I use it on drums as well and 808s, so that's a lie. But it's the most versatile compressor I think you can get, especially for the money. I think I got this on a sale for like 20 or 30 pounds. It's usually around that price on sale. I think full price it might be about 50 at most, but it's a cheap plugin. Waves do a lot of cheap plugins, but it is good. Trust me on that. It's got a few settings here. You can either give your vocal a very kind of transparent compression, or you can go ham with it. It's a great compressor. I honestly, and I use it in like the legacy mode. I don't use the new one. I use it in legacy mode. It's one of those plugins that's been around for years and years, and everyone has used it, and it's probably been used on all of your favorite songs. So definitely, I would put this at the top of my list of plugins to pick up. Personally, most of you probably have it because I know a lot of you be cracking plugins. But if you don't, definitely pick that up. And last but not least, number 6, the Valhalla Vintage Reverb. It took a while for me to put this into my my plugins, and since then I've used it on every single track. It's a great reverb. I don't know what took me so long to pick it up. I've been told it's very easy to crack, but if you are looking to go legit, it's going to be cheap. It's about 60 pounds normally, full price. So I'm guessing with, the Black Friday discount, it's going to get a lot cheaper. Great reverb. I first found out about it when I was doing some research on how to get the Travis Scott ad-lib reverb sound, and Mike Dean said, I think Mike Dean said it, but he said this is what he used, and I tried it out, and man, it is good. It's great for that. I don't necessarily use it on drill vocals, but I'll use it on the ad-libs in drill vocals. I'll use it on UK wave, especially good for anything like that kind of sound, auto-tune, that kind of stuff. Definitely pick that up, and then you can go back to my previous videos and see some of my presets for it, because I've got some good ones. And I'm going to do an honorable mention. this isn't necessarily a plugin. It's the SonarWorks Reference 4. Now this plugin right here, it's not, I won't even call it a plugin, but if you are looking to take it to the next step, I'm not saying you need this plugin, but if you're looking to take it to the next step, you've been mixing for a while and you're ready to kind of elevate a little bit, this plugin right here is something crazy. Like, you basically get a little microphone with it and you go around it plays the sound through your speakers, and you go around your room with this microphone. It measures your room, and then you slap it on to either on your Pro Tools session or your Logic session or whatever, but you can also have it running on your PC. So I've got it, or Mac. So I've got it down here, and it basically EQs. So these are my speakers, the Focal Alpha 50s. So when I measure my room, this is the signal that it measured, right? And it just flattens it out. So all of this mess, it just flattens it out. So if your speakers are exaggerating the low end, or your room has got a lot of high end or not enough high end, it measures that with your microphone, and then you slap this on there and it evens it all out. So I especially have problems with phasing issues and things like that, because my speakers aren't perfect in terms of their positioning. And also my room, I've got like a window on one side and I don't have the window on the other side, so there's a few like balancing issues in that sense, but this kind of just sorts that out. It's crazy. I don't know how they figured out this mad technology, but I got it a few months ago, and it's definitely taken my mixing to the next level. But if you're just starting out, I wouldn't say go and grab this straight away. Work up towards it. If you've been in the game for a few years and you just want to take your shit to the next level, then I would say pick this up. But for now, those first 6 that I mentioned, the Pro Q2, the SSL compressor, Spiff, the Tube Tech compressor, the Renaissance compressor, the R compressor, and Valhalla, definitely get those this weekend if you can afford it. Don't go broke. I don't know, I don't want to make anyone go broke buying plugins, but these are my recommendations for this Black Friday. I'm going to do another video next week and show you some of the plugins that I've picked up, because I do plan on buying a few. And until then, you guys stay safe, keep watching my videos, keep liking, keep commenting, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you next week. Peace.